Hey everybody, my name is Tara Eldridge and I'm a Sapphire Ambassador. I've been with Plexus for 3.5, almost 4 years. And I am just so excited about our products and our opportunity, and I can't wait to share with you guys about my story. My story actually starts about, 7 years ago this month. I physically hit a wall with my health. I was teaching kindergarten and I had 3 little kids, and I just hit this wall physically where I had extreme fatigue, extreme anxiety, extreme brain fog, extreme pain, to the point where I couldn't make it through the school day without my husband taking me home half a day and letting me sleep. He would bring the kids home, he would cook dinner, he would do all of the things, wake me up in time to somewhat be a mommy, to participate in dinner and bedtime, and then I would get back in bed, sleep all night, wake up the next morning feeling like I'd been hit by a truck, like I hadn't slept a wink, and then I would do it all over again. I didn't go a single day without needing a nap. My fatigue was so debilitating. But then the pain was debilitating. I took a heating pad everywhere I went. I kept my legs elevated. I had no energy or motivation to do the things with my kids that I wanted to do. I had to force myself to play with them or read to them at night. It breaks my heart to think back to where I was. My husband and I spent a lot of money and a lot of doctors trying to help me get better. They did diagnose me with Lyme disease. And I thought, okay, well, we finally know what's wrong. Now let's get to the business of getting better. But I had no idea how long the journey would be and how it would completely change our lives. And so after trying all of these expensive treatments and supplements and different options, I just still wasn't feeling better. I was a little bit better, but I just didn't feel great. Every day just kind of was sucky, honestly, and I was surviving, which I was thankful for, but I was not thriving. And so my friend Shay shared with me the Plexus opportunity, and I thought, I have no idea how gut health relates to what I'm going through and my issues, but I just felt the courage and the peace to give it a try. So I jumped in with our triplex system, and right away I could tell a difference. I could see that these products were working for me, whereas the medicine cabinet full of products that I had, I wasn't really seeing changes. Like, I was kind of feeling good at night that I was taking things that were supposedly good for me. But to say that any one of those things drastically improved my health or my, energy, motivation, symptoms, whatever, I can't really point to any of them. But when I started taking Plexus, I remember waking up before the alarm, like a few weeks into starting, and then putting on my running shoes, and my husband be like, "What is going on with you? Like, who are you and what have you done with my life?" But I wanted to get out and go run. That was so not me. And so I was like, wow, these products, there's actually something to them. I started seeing my pain get better. I started seeing my anxiety get better. I added in Ease and Mega X, which are fabulous for inflammation, which I carried so much inflammation. They got to the root of why I was in pain, and not just like popping ibuprofen to mask the symptoms. And then I'd say probably a year into taking the products, started experiencing a lot of issues with endometriosis, a lot of severe pain. I went to the ER 4 times in 3 months. They couldn't find out what was wrong with me, and I thought, oh, good grief, here we go again. And it was after a colonoscopy and endoscopy that the doctor suggested I see an OB to see if it was endometriosis. And so the OB said that he was 99.9% sure that's what it was, and that was causing me the pain. He gave me 4 different prescriptions, and I thought, there's got to be a better way to manage this than all of these prescriptions. So I reached out to my Plexus team. One of the nurses there suggested I add in a couple of different products. That's actually when I added in the Mega X, and I saw such a dramatic difference that I was able to go off all of those prescription medications. It was phenomenal. I was definitely able to manage it in a wonderful and natural way. Fast forward to 2 years ago, I found myself pregnant with baby number 4. We had 3 bigger kids, and my husband was turning 40. I was 38, and we found ourselves pregnant with baby number 4. And I thought, how on earth am I going to do this? I've come through a chronic illness. Is my body going to be able to do this? But I really feel like my hormones had started balancing, and my body was able to sustain and carry life, which was just a miracle for me. And so I added in a new product called Active, and it is my very best friend. I drink it with my Slim every day, and it gives me it's just like this beautiful natural energy without any crashes, and a mood and a focus. I drink it every day at lunch, so that I don't have that crash and that afternoon dip. I come home, I fix dinner, I manage the kids, I help with homework, I clean my house. Things that I took for granted before my health went haywire, things that I get to do now, and I feel good enough to do. And I'm so thankful for all of our products. Every single one that I've ever used. Oh, and I can't forget to tell you about Joyome. I used to struggle with acne, and I would never go out of my house without makeup on. I know that's just seems like a little thing for people, but for me, it really held me back. I didn't even let my kids see me without makeup. And so our Joyome has been incredible to help my skin, and even my wrinkles. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, that's vain, who cares about wrinkles? But everybody does, right? You want to feel and look your best, especially as I'm almost 40 with a 1-year-old. I want to show up to his class parties and not feel like the grandma, and not just the way that I look, but also the way that I feel. I feel like I have vitality to have this great life, even starting over with another little one. So thank you for listening to my story. I fully believe that if these products can help me and my messed up body, that they could help you too with what you're going through.